So I set my standards really low today, like barely get anything done. And that was just so, you know, I don't disappoint my own self. But all 3 of these lines are in. You can see the tubes are really nice and full. Everything's working really good. I had a little breakthrough here. I may still replace that line, but at this point it looks really good. It'll hold. I think it was just me not putting it on there good. And I did throw in the 2 extra lines. They have to stay on top for right now because I need to know where their drips are in order to make holes in the ground for them. And then I'll bury them whenever I feel like it later this week. But now, okay, let's count them up. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different lines in this garden now. And that the irrigation, the drip irrigation, will stay there permanently. I'm very happy about that. I just will pull it up in the off season, re-till, lay it back down, put the cover on it, and then plant again whenever that is, in the spring or so. But the cabbages will be here for quite some time, maybe the broccoli too. So phew, that's done. The water was, because of the little bits of drips right here in the front half, I'd noticed my weeds were growing like crazy over here. So that was good. I had to put a little mat down to compensate for that. Okay, here's the babies. So it's mostly going to be Snowball, cauliflower, Godzilla broccoli. I have a couple Deadon cabbages and Brunswick cabbages in here. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Mostly those, just few varieties. That's my step over right there. It's not pretty, but it covers about 3/4, 2/3, something like that of the garden, and at least make it a lot more difficult for him to want to run through. So I thought I had a lot more of this, but perhaps I didn't. Used to go around the house garden, and it's got quite a bit of holes, as you can see, in little things, but for what I need it for, it'll work just fine. And so the front part's still open, but he can't get through. He can't use it like a highway. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey everybody, welcome back to Southern Latitudes. I'm in East Central Florida, and I am in Zone 9B, if you were wondering. And I am about to put in what used to be the salsa garden, now looks more like a cabbage patch, but it's about to get a new name. I'll have the big reveal for all the garden names probably in the next video or two. I've been doing my research, and I think I've settled on what names are going where. And I'll give you a hint that some of them are going to be biblical names, or at least positive. You know, okay, I won't give away any more. But anyhow, today is a big day for me. I'm going to be drenched in sweat, so don't plan on seeing me towards the end of the video. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get all of those transplants that have been sitting under the boat barn forever. And I'm about to get them all in these holes. I'm so stoked. My fall planting has been delayed and delayed and delayed because I refused to put anything in here until I had the irrigation 100%. And we're there. Today is a day of victory. Just in itself, even if I never get anything planted, I'm just so tickled that I got irrigation here. Actually, I have it in 4 of the gardens. I have overhead in 2 of my front gardens, and then I have drip on the 2 back gardens. And eventually one day we'll get the trellis garden put in under some sort of irrigation too. But at this point, I'm just hand watering the little couple spots, you know, where the beans got transplanted, or not transplanted, but seeded. So, okay, let's get at this, okay? I interrupt this planting video, transplanting video. I got 2 rows of snowball cauliflower in to bring you a divine revelation. I've been looking and looking for my cilantro seed. Well, you know, it would have snake bit me if it was a snake. It's been sitting here for 7 months. Oh my gosh, I feel stupid. But that's what happens when you don't take care of your stuff, right? You don't even know what you got anymore. I am blonde. I really, truly am blonde. I am such a goofball. My son, that is his nickname, Goofball. And he gets it, honestly, from me. 2 rows of snowball cauliflower are in, and now I'm starting on Godzilla broccoli. Isn't that beautiful? This is really healthy. It needs to definitely go in. And I'm probably going to add a 2nd row. And as I was sitting here getting ready to transplant this, I got to thinking, you're probably wondering, why did I put celery right in the middle of everything and that whole tarp area is burned? So I don't think I ever explained this to anybody, but if I did, I'm sorry if I'm repeating, but if you're new, this is why. Because when we were burning holes in the plastic, somehow a little edge still kept going with the ember, and it kept burning until we had this major gap and started a fire. And not big fire, you know, just a little one. As we were going, I turned around and I was like, oh, what Jack said, we got a fire, and I thought he was joking. And then I was like, oh my goodness. So we started stomping it out, and this is the result of it. I have an extra big hole, and we also, that's why there's a gap right here in this line, because we burned a hole through the line too. So anyhow, I fixed it all up, and I thought I can still use that for something that needs to be clumped, and I didn't know at the time what it would be. And then I got to thinking in the next couple of days, I was like, oh, that'd be excellent place to put the celery, where we get sun, lots of water, and it could kind of clump together like that, and I wouldn't have to worry about all sorts of holes. So that's why it is the way it is, in case you just thought we were crazy. Nothing. Did you? Come on, be honest. We finished that just in time, because I hear little sprinkles on the shed roof and on the boat barn roof. Oh my goodness. So, but I'm very happy about that. And then I just found some more Brunswick cabbage seeds. So with what's left over of some of that reclaimed dirt, I'm going to go ahead and put some of those seeds into that dirt. I don't like how yellow this is, so it reminded me I have some fertilizer in the shed, and my she shed, and I'm gonna do not just the peppers, but I'm gonna I never did do the 5 varieties of grapes that are over in the trellis area, so I'm definitely gonna take care of my grapes today too before all this rain. That's a great time to get some fertilizer in. All right, so thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you watching and making so many comments, and you guys have great ideas and you're a great encouragement to me, and I pray that the Lord will bless you and keep you safe, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, so we have got all the transplants in. Yes. The collards I'm going to move to a whole nother garden. So essentially, I'm going to put like an O, just a different symbol to remind myself. And so we got to do the cucumbers, and I'm going to put the peas